have an awful lot of coaches at all aspects of the game, from grassroots all the way to high performance, burning out. And one of the main reasons coaches are burning out is because they lose their understanding of their purpose. So why are they coaching in the first place? So when we start playing the game we love when we're children, it's because we love the game, whether it's baseball, football, etc. And when we start coaching, we have a reason why we begin coaching. It might be because our child has started to play and we're there to support their growth and development. Then we may move into a high performance environment, and our why and our purpose may change, but it's really bringing coaches back down to the fundamentals. Why did you get involved in coaching? What is your purpose? And we support them to develop their own philosophy. So we really get them to look at, what are your key values? What's really important to you? And that's how you're going to coach. Because when it comes down to it, when we're making really important decisions as coaches, it comes back to our own core values. Everybody has unique values that are just for them. My own key values would be courage, empathy, and appreciation. Your key values or your core values may be slightly different, or they might be the same, but our definitions in regards to what my core values are may be different to yours. And that supports me in terms of my purpose to continue coaching long term. And our role in No Other Game Around is to make sure we're creating a sustainable environment for coaches based on their purpose. So it's unique, it's a very individual thing for everybody, and it's not a one-size-fits-all approach.
Yeah. I want to hear you say more too about your research into why coaches are burning out. The main thing you share there is they get disconnected from their purpose. Many of us, we get into it with a fairly clear purpose. Not everyone. Sometimes it's just, hey, I love it. I played. It's just the next step. I don't really know why I'm doing, but I am. There's definitely some of that. And I think there's a lot of coaches that they do get into it because they want to serve athletes. Their life was shaped in sport. They want to be that, whatever it may be. But then again, sport happens, life's hard, etc. The environment is tough, and you get disconnected from that purpose, and it can lead to burnout. But what else? What are these other factors that are pushing coaches to burn out? Because you're right, it's rampant everywhere at all the levels. Coaches are just like, I can't do it anymore. It's too much.
So one of the eye-opening aspects for me through the research was that whether you were a volunteer coach or you were a high-performance coach at the top level, you were burning out for the same reasons.
That's
Whether it,
crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, time management is always a big one. There's not, I meet coaches, I just don't have enough time, Stephen. I can't look after myself. I don't have time in the day. And it's a lack of self-awareness. That's the key factor in burnout, is a lack of self-awareness. There is 168 hours in every single week. There's 24 hours in every single day. We can find time if we're focused. So when we sit down with coaches, we've got a coach working at the championship level in England in football. It's ruthless. If he loses 6 or 7 games in a row, he may lose his job. So it's all consuming. So what I support him to do is purely just manage his time. I don't talk about X's and O's. We don't talk about his relationship with his players. I support him to manage his time so he can refill his cup, to give him back energy, things that he really enjoys that energize him, so then he can focus on his players and his team. So examples will be, spending time with his kids. It could be just 1 hour a day, but it's completely 100% focused for 60 minutes on his children. Going for a walk with his wife, so they can, keep that relationship and that candle burning really, really strong. Like you see it in American sports, for example. They showcase the grind for the coaches all the time. If you look at the NFL, the coaches are sleeping in the stadium. For me, this blows my mind. That is not self-care. How are we being good role models as coaches if we're sleeping in our offices when the players are going home re-energizing, and then we have to stand in front of those players again after working a 20-hour day? It's just not sustainable. So